Hello, it is day 8 of Create December and Use It or Lose It December. And I have actually been cleaning some of my craft room, or creative room is actually what I like to call it, because I do writing in here, I journal in here, I create art in here. I actually sometimes do DIY projects in here. It has a lot of functions as a reader, writer, artist, all kinds of things. It is a wet, rainy, gray day. They've actually called for snow flurries. We don't get snow very often where I live in South Carolina, and mostly all we've had is rain. So I'm going to apologize ahead for the lighting, and I'm going to let you know that I've been straightening up in my craft room. The only thing I actually cleaned off was my desk. I've left my craft table as is because I'm about to film and I have the journals already set up, and I thought I'd just go ahead and let you know what it's like when I'm in the middle of doing stuff. And I have to film a video for Patreon, a journal with me, and then I have to film the plan with me so that I can have Patreon's version and then edit it for YouTube. And I'm going to be getting Victor in the morning, and he's spending the night. We're going to my mom's house. We're going to go see Nana, and we're actually going to spend the night there. So I'm kind of excited. Mr. Rockstar is going to be jamming tomorrow and spending some time with his friends. I think it'll be good for, I think it'll be good for all of us. Mr. Rockstar gets some time to himself. Me and Victor get some time with the Nana. I will be able to do a little bit of filming. I take some pictures of Victor, take some pictures of the trees and stuff if it's not bad weather still. But I don't know how much I'm going to get done at my mom's. If I get done anything, I may get to journal a tiny bit, read a little, but my mom can't do a whole lot, so I have to do the majority of stuff when it comes to Victor. She's just going to be spending time with him and time with me, so I'm actually just going to enjoy that, take some pictures. I will bring my urban sketch journal and my small case, a very small minimalistic travel kit, so that if I want to do a little bit of sketching, I can, and I'll take a picture of what I'm going to sketch so that when I come back home, I can fill it in the rest of the way. But I doubt very seriously if I do like any video. So, and I'm going to show you my room, my space. Okay, I'm gonna start with if you walked in. Okay, so that's the large bookshelf, and I know I am supposed to do a bookshelf tour. But to be honest, I have so many bookshelves that that's pretty much impossible, because I have 2 actual bookshelves in here. I have those shelves. I have 2 bookcases in the hallway and a bookcase in the purple room, and I have books stacked in places. So yeah, the smart thing to do would be to get another bookcase, put it in the living room, put some of these books in there, and use this big red one right here as craft stuff. I use bins in it. That would be the smart thing to do. So when you first walk in the door, you have, this is an antique dresser, and they had outdoor house paint on it. Since I didn't have a place to actually strip the paint, I went ahead and painted over it with primer and then repainted it, and I collaged it, I decoupaged it, I guess I should say. So this is sort of my writer space. I have writer books, my typewriters, one from when I was little and the other one Mr. Rockstar got me. Some of my writer coffee mugs with the pens in them, and a few odds and ends, some candle like wax burner things, and some flowers that I got from Mr. Rockstar that I probably really need to throw away, but you know, hey. And then like I said, you go down here, and my bedroom slippers and my shoes, my Snoopy trash can, my desk, and this is where I do writing and where I edit videos and stuff like that. And then my tower, which we have to move that shelf of the inks up some, because when we did that, I didn't have a tower that was that big. So Mr. Rockstar's got to move that shelf. Right now I'm missing the ink. I know it's somewhere, but I can't find it. So that's my printer and my Canon selfie. And then back here are some extra things that I don't use very often. And then my art books, some ribbon, thread, that kind of thing. These are my tubes of Daniel Smith watercolor, and the 3 distress stain things that I have. That plastic bin has some things in it. These plastic bins have some things in it. That's my contraption I built for filming. That's my washi tape storage container. Those are mostly sketchbooks up there, and then underneath you'll see the green. That is my Gonzai Tambi watercolor. So I have some bins with different things in them. Extra glue sticks, old paintbrushes for acrylic stuff, which I don't use very much, post-it notes. Let me move the tripod. This I need to put together. So this is my travel. I put stuff in here and then I put it in my backpack, the leather backpack. So gesso, baby wipes, the tab maker, the container with the thing for the TWSBI pen, some old scrapbook paper. This is all of the selfie stuff, and then the microphone for my camera, and those generic, I guess, Copic marker things, and an extra ruler. That's a bin underneath there that kind of has seasonal stuff in it. There's parchment paper. And then we get to traveler's notebooks, my writer's Bible, the book that is my novel in it, my old journal, and my mermaid jellyfish. This is a bag of pens, not pens. These are colored pencils and watercolor pencils that I am sending in Happy Mail. This is my Zig and all my watercolor brush pens in it, my extra rag. This is the journal stuff I'm sending. So I'm going to put it right there. And I have one other thing that I need to add. This is what I use when I do acrylic stuff, gesso, or anything like that. And I have a plant, tarot cards, and some writer books, and some classics up there. My first camera, which is a Kodak handle, a basket with old journal stuff in it, a basket with journal stuff, old journal stuff, and some empty watercolor tins. Oh yeah, my writer duct tape, some candles. That purple box has my runes in it. They're actually made of purple amethyst. They're really pretty. My daughter's self-portrait, Victor's stuff artwork, and that's a quote I like to remind myself of. And then we get to the bigger bookcase. And these are mostly Stephen King. I do have some Anne Rice in there and a few things. And then we get to that shelf and my Snoopy stuff and my Snoopy calendar, my Peanuts calendar, which you can't see right now. There we go. My daughter did that of a picture I took of my dad and Victor. That was his first ride on the four-wheeler, and as you can see, my dad is having a blast. Victor, not so much, but she did that with colored pencils, Prismacolor pencils. Let's see if I can, I guess on video it won't really focus. But she did that, and I need to get a frame for it. That's actually a mirror behind there. So this is my art desk. And that bag with the typewriter on it has a whole bunch of ephemera I need to use up, and I have been using it. I have a bin with Crayola Super Tips. I have some tarot cards back there. I have my Snoopy's paintbrushes. Some of them are watercolor and some of them are acrylic. I need to separate them. My Santa Claus bin full of washi tape. My desk paints. And I have the other desk paint right here. This is actually desk and travel. The inks that I use the most. My journals, which I got that pocket out so I can put it in a journal. This needs to go up there. I'm creating tarot cards, but it's not going very well. This is where I work sometimes and then I work here other times. Depends on what I'm filming. If I'm filming something that it's up close and I don't need room, I film with that contraption because the lighting is much better and the camera just goes inside there. I need to make this wider or make another one and make it wider. And then this is the actual art desk. And then I have my cart. And I'm about to film for Patreon a journal with me. And there's my bowl of ephemera. This is usually what my desk looks like. Or what my desk looks like. Minus the tripod and stuff I just moved. And then this is the desk. And you can see on the carpet I've spilled ink. I have flooring to put in here. But putting the flooring in here means that I have to take everything out of here. And we're waiting for Mr. Rockstar to feel better. So I have a calendar over there for this year. I moved the calendar for next year right there because I do a lot of work from there. And I can see the date on the computer, but when I'm sitting right here, I kind of need the date. And, yeah, so that's what I have. Some doodads over here. My Christmas tree, which is kind of gotten shoved. There we go. My sea salt lamp? Himalayan salt lamp? Himalayan salt lamp. And my fairy lights. And my rider clock that needs a new battery. An angel. That's me and Mr. Rockstar. That's Mr. Rockstar's pick. It looks like books, but it's actually cassette tapes. It's on a big wood thing shaped like a guitar pick. His sister gave him that. And my dream catcher. And that's it, y'all. And that's a scarf that I have over the window so that you can't really see through, but I can get sunlight through. I used that tripod recently to use the webcam. I'm going to start filming some live journal with me's for Patreon. I'm just trying to get the hang of how it's set up before I actually start really doing live journal with me's, because I've never really done a live journal with me. I've done a live chat and kind of showed journal stuff, but I haven't done a live journal with me. So I do need to add another shelf, a shorter shelf, probably right over there, and pull that shelf up so the tower will fit under there so that I can move the printer and selfie so I have more room. That will make it a lot easier. The craft table is just a tiny bit taller than my desk, and I put washi tape on the edges of my desk so that I didn't rub the paint off. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. This is my space. I've tried to make it comfy, creative, more zen. I really wish I could do that perfect room where it's immaculate and beautiful and the lighting is perfect and everything's neat and it's not cluttered, but I actually work and live for the most part in this space. It's truly my creative room, and the only way I could have that kind of zen space is if I cleared everything out of here and had a writing room that was strictly for writing, or cleared all the art stuff out of here and had a strictly craft room and left this as a writing room. Having the combination of all the things makes it really difficult to have a space that is so streamlined. I really do wish I could at least have it more organized. So that's what I've been doing. I think the less cluttered it is, the less anxiety I'll have, the more free I'll feel. So instead of trying to have a zen space that's like someone else's, I've been trying to create my own sort of zen space, and I'm really close to having that. The last step is to cleaning my closet and redoing some kind of shelving. And like I said, maybe getting another bookcase and putting bins in the big bookcase and putting the books in the new bookcase, maybe in the living room. I moved the ugly chair, the chair that is so uncomfortable. I'd actually have space for a bookcase in there. So we'll see how that goes. That's my goal for next year, is to get at least one more, maybe two more bookcases, and move some of the books out of here and put some of the books in those bookcases, maybe in the living room. I have all the kids and the sort of other kind of classics in the purple room in that white bookcase my mom gave me. So I need, I guess, at least one more of those to put in that room, and then at least one other bookshelf to go in the living room, and another, or one or three wall unit shelves to go in here. Maybe a shelf right here, maybe a shelf up there, maybe a shelf up there. Move that shelf up and then put another shelf, or move that shelf up and then put maybe two shelves kind of sort of lined up like I have those. And I have thought about putting a shelf on this wall, except that it would be in the way of the boom arm, so I'm not sure. Mr. Rockstar and I have been debating about moving these bookshelves, moving the red bookshelf over that way and taking that shelf thing and putting it in the living room, and putting my file cabinet down here to use for storage. One of the file cabinets will fit under that craft table and one of the file cabinets won't. So that's where I'm at, is I'm little by little getting this space cleaned up and organized, and I'm excited about that. I like where I'm at with it, and I love my space. I just wish it were cleaner, more organized, and I need to dust my bookshelves. So that's about it, y'all. This is my computer, my desk. This is where I'm sitting when I do videos. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.